Alright, now let's solve a few sums, and when we're solving the sums, you need to keep in mind that when you are solving motion in one dimension sums, it is pretty obvious that your body will travel in a single direction, but you know it may just reverse the direction. So in general, you take the direction of initial velocity as positive. Direction of initial velocity as positive. Okay, and opposite negative. And opposite is negative. Exactly opposite. An initial. Right. So now the thing is, why is this necessary? Why is this side convention necessary? Because you have two directions. One along the direction of motion, another opposite to the direction of motion, which lies on the same line. Had there been only one option, then there were no requirement of directional sense. But since there can be two different directions, that's why the positive or negative sign comes into play. Alright? And you may ask me a question, sir, if a body is not having any initial velocity, like a body is starting from rest se start. So if it is starting from rest, that means it has some initial acceleration. Otherwise, it will start ही नहीं करेगा ना. अगर acceleration नहीं रहेगा, will it start? No. So it has some initial acceleration. You take that direction as positive. वो direction positive. ठीक है? If the initial velocity is 0, take the direction of initial acceleration as positive. Clear? First few sums are based on uniform motion, and then we'll go for the uniformly accelerated motion. I'll tell you when the sum switches to uniform acceleration. Actually, you might be able to tell me better. So first question, there are some differences between a point object motion and a rigid object motion. Okay? So we are doing only point objects. Achha, this is a very important concept. This is very careful. When we will be solving all these sums, we will consider all the bodies to be point objects. What do you mean by point objects? All bodies are not point objects. We do have our shape and sizes, right? But for one-dimensional motion, the shape does not matter. Shape does matter for it. Okay? But the motion should be a proper type. Only in that case you can consider point object. If the motion becomes a different type, it is no longer a point object. For example, look at this first question. The first question says, in which of the following examples of motion can the body be considered approximately a point object? Because see, a railway carriage moving without jerks between two stations. Uniform motion. The uniform motion, so it is point object. We can consider point object. A monkey sitting on the top of a man cycling smoothly on a circular motion. That can also be taken as a point object. A spinning cricket ball that turns sharply on hitting the ground. Can we take it as a point object? Can we do it?
So uniform acceleration
Nah. Uniform acceleration is not. When a spinning ball touches the ground, what happens? Its spin stops or the spin returns by somehow or changes. Even if it doesn't stop, it changes. So whenever there is a sudden change in the orientation of the body changes, then you can no longer consider it to be a point mass. Why? Because when the orientation changes, you need to consider the same shape or size of the body. Because orientation has to do something with the shape of the body. Tell me why? If it is a point object, उसका कोई shape नहीं होता है ना, so उसका orientation problems कुछ नहीं होता है. So if there is a orientation problem, then you need to consider it as a elongated object. For example, if I take this pen, without changing its orientation, if I keep on moving anywhere, then you can consider it to be a point object. But if I move it like this, then you cannot consider it to be a Why? Because all the different points are having different amount of displacements. See, when I take this like this, all the points on my pen are doing the same displacement. But if I move the pen like this, then what is happening? This point is traveling more than this point, right? Then you cannot consider this as a point. Is that clear? So if there is a sharp change, sharp bend, or falling objects, toppling objects, then you cannot take them as point objects. Now, change in motion hote pare, change in orientation. Bodyটার orientation change একটা part বেশি মুভ করবে, একটা part কম মুভ করবে, সেটা জানো না। Like when you are closing the door, closing or opening the door, you cannot take it as a point object. Why? Because door এর একটা end অনেকখানি মুভ করছে আর আরেকটা end এই endটা মুভ করছে না। তাহলে কি করে হবে? All the points are not being set displacement. You cannot consider the whole door as a point object. You will understand. So, second situation, the ball spins sharply, turns sharply, that is not a point object. And B, a tumbling figure slips off the edge of the table. So, when does it think tumbles? Tumbles means orientation changes. So, orientation changes means you cannot consider it. Yeah. Now, change in position টা allowed. তুমি পজিশনটা এখান থেকে এখানে চেঞ্জ করে আনতে পারো, there is no problem, but it should not tumble over here. All point on the body শেপটা যেন চেঞ্জ, মানে ওরিয়েন্টেশনটা যেন চেঞ্জ না হয়। শেপ চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে না, ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু ওরিয়েন্টেশনটা চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ, সেটা হলে হবে, সেটা হলে হবে। All points on the object should have equal displacement. Right. Then only we can consider it to be a point object. Okay, so you can write this down that an elongated body can be taken as a point object. An elongated body can be taken as a point object. Can be taken as a point object when its orientation does not change. When its orientation does not change with the motion. That does not change with the motion. Okay? So, what are the correct options? A and B are correct. C and D are not. In question number 1. Okay, sir? Open bound. Pause for a well, now the question number 2. Question number 2, what does it say? It says that a man walks on a straight road from his home to market 2.5 kilometers away. So this is home, this is market, 2.5 kilometers away. Onward journey to a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. So when they are mentioning with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour means it's a uniform motion. Then finding the market closed, he instantly returns and walks back at a speed of 7.5 kilometers per hour. Can let's talk to the expression. What is the magnitude of average velocity? Now, how do you find out average velocity?
D plus Q by 2.
No. Is this uniformly accelerated motion? No. So, average velocity has a specific definition. It is always total displacement by total time taken for that displacement. Right. So, time for onward journey. Journey is equal to S by V. We have only one equation for it, S equal to VT, right? Correct? B is equal to S by V. So T equal to S by V कितना होगा? देखो displacement 2.5 किलोमीटर है और velocity कितना है? 5. So how much is it? 30 minutes. 0.5 hour, right? 30 minutes. And time for return journey how much? T equal to 2.5 by 7.5. মানে 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Okay? এটা half hour. এটা half hour. এটা 1 by 3. So total time how much? 5 by 6. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. That is 5 by 6 hour. Right? And what is the total displacement? 0. Right? Total displacement 0 क्यों? Total displacement 0 क्यों हो गया? क्योंकि वो शुरू किया था होम से, मार्केट गया, वापस होम में आ गया. Right? So initial and final positions are same. And what is displacement? Displacement is shortest distance between initial and final position. Initial and final position. Yeah, displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. तो अगर वो होम जा रहा है, मार्केट जा रहा है, वापस मार्केट से होम आ जा रहा है, then total displacement is 0. So how much is the average velocity? 0. Average velocity is 0 by anything is kilometer per hour. Fine. Now the second part, it says average speed of the movement over the interval. Now average speed is not 0. Why? Because total distance traveled is how much? 2.5 plus, that is 5 kilometers. You understand this? Total distance traveled into 0 bar. Total distance traveled is the total length of path in the onward journey and return journey. So when average speed, how much is it? Average speed is total distance traveled by total time. So how much is the total distance traveled? 5 kilometers. And how much is the total time taken? 5 by 6. So it is 5 into 6 by 6 kilometer per hour. Right? So you need to keep in mind that average velocity is total displacement by total time, and average speed is total distance traveled by total time taken. Okay?
So we will respect about the time.
अच्छा, তাহলে টাইম গুলো রেসপেক্ট করতে হবে। ঠিক আছে, আমরা টোটালটা বার করে নিয়েছি, আমরা টাইম গুলো রেসপেক্ট করব।
একটা জিনিস, আমরা যদি 5 by 6 কে যদি মিনিটে ট্রান্সফার করি, ওটা 50 মিনিটস আসছে।
50 মিনিটস আসছে, মানে টোটালটা হয়ে গেছে, একটা হয়ে গেছে, তাই তো? এটা হচ্ছে পার্ট 2 টা। এটা হচ্ছে পার্ট 2 for t equal to 50 minutes. For t equal to 50 minutes, right? For t equal to 50 minutes लिखो ना तो आगे एवरेज वेलोसिटी यहाँ से शुरू किया है for t equal to 50 minutes. हाँ, 50 minutes से जो है, ठीक है? এবারে 30 minutes এর জন্য যদি বলে তাহলে আমরা 30 minutes এর জন্য কি করে করব? For 30 minutes, first part, for 30 minutes you can clearly see half an hour it just completed the journey from home to home থেকে
market. Like a 2.5 minute distance.
দেখো for 30 minutes round বলছে, আমরা কি দেখলাম? For time taken for onward journey is half hour and 30 minutes. So at 30 minutes what was his location? কোথায় ছিল? মার্কেট। মার্কেটে ছিল। তাহলে when 30 minutes is taken into consideration, average velocity will be displacement by time, that is 2.5 by time taken is half, which is 5 kilometer per hour. And of course average speed is same. Average speed is 2.5 by half, that is 5 kilometer per hour. right? So one thing you can understand from here, that until it changes its direction, average velocity and average speed remains the same. But as soon as it changes direction, then average velocity and average speed becomes different. अलग अलग, ठीक है? मजा आएगा कहाँ? थर्ड वाला. At for 0 to 40 minutes. 0 to 40 minutes. अब बताओ 40 minutes से कहाँ था? पागल. पता है? 2.5. Now 40 minutes.
Sir, half distances. মানে যখন ফেরত যাচ্ছি
Half the 1/3 distances. They 1/3 hour লেগেছিল. তাহলে কোথায় গিয়ে পৌঁছেছিল বার করতে হবে? Look at this. Say for 0 to 40 minutes, at 40 minutes, let the position is A. ताहले obviously A will be somewhat over here. बीच में कहीं पर होगा ना, क्योंकि वो तो अपना रिटर्न जर्नी कब कंप्लीट किया था? 50 minutes से आपकी equals के मार्क्स में करना है. Because it started at 30 minutes returning and ended at 50 minutes. So 30 to 50 is 20 minutes and 40 minutes is in between them. So A will be exactly at the middle. A will be exactly at the middle. Okay? So you can say that what is the position A? It will be, this distance will be how much? 2.5 by 2. That is 1.25 kilometers. Right? এবারে এটা বলতে গেলাম কেন A মাঝখানে কেন এলো, তাই তো 2.5 by 2 কেন করলাম সেটা আমি আবার বলছি. listen, at t equal to 30 minutes it reached the market and at t equal to 50 minutes it came back to home. वो कहाँ से मिला? देखो 5/6 है ना, 5/6 आवा तो 5/6 को into 60 करेंगे तो 60 और 60 cancels, then 10 into 5 50, that means 50 minutes it returns home. So if 30 minutes is started and 50 minutes is return home, how much time did it take for returning? 50 minus 30, how much? 20 minutes. But they are asking at 40 minutes where is B? So 40 minutes is how much time ahead of 30 minutes? 10 minutes. Then if the total journey took, return journey took 20 minutes, then at 10 minutes it will be exactly halfway between. That's it. The schedule rate is 2.5 by 1.25. Slow now. That's it. Sir? 20 minutes से चलो ना, 40 minutes से चलो. देखो 30 मिनट से तो एमए पहुंचेছিল আর 50 মিনিট से वो होमे আমার রিটার্ন করে চলে এসেছে, তাই তো? তাহলে কত মিনিট থেকে 20 মিনিট থেকে রিটার্ন যাবে, তাহলে যদি আমরা 40 মিনিট से জিজ্ঞেস করি যে কোথায় আছে, তাহলে 30 মিনিট से পরে আর 10 মিনিট গেছে, তাই তো? তাহলে এখান থেকে এখানে ফিরতে যদি ওর 20 মিনিট সময় লাগে, তাহলে 10 মিনিটেও কতটা পৌঁছবে? স্যার এখানে অর্ধেকটা পৌঁছবে না, হ্যাঁ না?
এখানে অ্যাভারেজ স্পিড বলেছেন, সেটা তো টোটাল ডিসটেন্সটা বার করতে হবে
না, অ্যাভারেজ স্পিড আর অ্যাভারেজ ভেলোসিটি দুটোই বলেছে।
অ্যাভারেজ স্পিড বলেছে
না, magnitude of average velocity and magnitude of over the time interval at the মানে সবকটাই আমাদের তিনটে জিনিসের জন্য করতে হবে।
আচ্ছা অ্যাভারেজ স্পিড যদি হতো
2.5 এ হ্যাঁ 2.5, এই 2.5 টা কোথায় গেছিল কি যাওয়ার সময়? হ্যাঁ যাওয়ার সময় হাফ অ্যান আওয়ার গেছিল, 20 মিনিটস গেছিল, ঠিক আছে? ফেরত যাওয়ার সময় হাফ অ্যান আওয়ার গেছিল, ফেরার সময় 20 মিনিটস। তাহলে at 40 minutes position is a, তাহলে টোটাল অ্যাভারেজ ভেলোসিটি কি হবে? Average velocity will be total displacement by total time. So displacement is how much? Initial point was h, final point is 1.25. Right. So the displacement will be 1.25 kilometers. 1.25. And how much is the total time taken? Of course, 40 minutes. Because total 40 minutes means so 40 minutes means 40 by 60. So that is 1.25 into 60. cancel 3 by 2, right? Whatever comes out, kilometer per hour. And what about the average speed? For average speed, you have to take the total distance traveled. Total distance traveled matlab it is going from
2.5 plus
this to this 2.5 plus returning 1.5. 2.5 plus 1.25 divided by total time, that is 40 by 60 into this much. So that's it.
Sir, for one of 1.25 kilo,
कोणता
if a displacement of each side.
1.25 টা কি করে আছে তাই তো দেখো ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট এখানে ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট 1.5 কি করে আছে তাই তো তাহলে ও গেছিল প্রথমে h থেকে m এ তারপর তো এই এসছে তাই না তাহলে এখান থেকে এই পুরোটা কত 2.5 কিলোমিটার আর যখন ও রিটার্ন এলো তখন কতটা এলো 1.5 তাহলে 2.5 minus 1.25 করলে 1.25 বুঝছো ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট হচ্ছে শর্টেস্ট ডিসটেন্স বিটুইন ইনিশিয়াল এন্ড ফাইনাল পজিশন ইনিশিয়ালটা হচ্ছে h ফাইনালটা হচ্ছে here. Speed is our total distance by total time. Speed is always total distance by total time. Right. 2.5 travel per hour or 1.5. चलो plus করে divide by. People समझ में आया? कैसे average velocity और average speed कैसे difference होता है different हो रहा है? Good. So we're done with this. Question number 3. 3 is the next question. How do you go for question number 3? This one now. A particle covers 1/3 of the total distance with speed v1, v2 and v3. Each 1/3. Find the average speed of the particle. You know what to do. So let's take the total distance be x. Okay. So t1 is what? Time for the first 1/3. Okay. Means see this is the length. It is traveling. This whole length is x and x by 3, x by 3, x by 3 are the 3 parts. This part is traveling with the velocity v1. This part is traveling with the velocity v2, and this part is traveling with the velocity v2. Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to individually find out the 3 time intervals. The first time interval, the second time interval, and the third time interval. Then it is total displacement by total time. So that's it. Average speed বার করতে বলেছে তাহলে ফর্মুলা কি average speed is total distance traveled by total time taken time total displacement করলাম তাই তো ঠিক আছে total distance traveled কিন্তু এখানে কোনো ডিফারেন্স নেই কারণ তাতে ডিরেকশন চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে না একই ডিরেকশনে যাচ্ছে তাহলে total distance traveled is equal to total distance doesn't matter তাহলে t1 টা কি t1 হচ্ছে x by 3 divided by v1 you agree with this time is equal to displacement by velocity right and x1 x3 by v1 t2 হচ্ছে x by 3 by x by 3 by v2 আর t3 হচ্ছে x by 3 by v3 right so x by 3 v1 x by 3 v2 or x by 3 v2 now average speed is equal to total distance by total time, right? So total distance is how much? X. See, total distance is x. Better. Our total time is sum of these 3 time intervals. That is x by 3v1 plus x by 3v2 plus x by. This can be x common and by 3 common. X by 3 common you are going to তাহলে x divided by x by 3 3 কে উপরে তুলে x কে আমরা নিচে রাখতে পারি আর এলসিএম নিতে পারি so you can cancel out x from the numerator and denominator v1 v2 v3 divided by v1 v2 plus v2 v3 plus v2 yes fast now we are doing question number 5 a car moving along a straight highway with a velocity of 126 km per hour. So you started observing the car when its velocity was 126. So this will be initial velocity, kilometer per hour. So whenever there is a kilometer per hour, you need to convert it into meter per second. How do you convert it?
5 by 80 into 5 by 80.
তাহলে করলে কত হচ্ছে?
এটা হচ্ছে 895.
এটা 7 হচ্ছে 35
meter per second.
meter per second. ठीक है? Is brought to a stop. What do you mean by brought to a stop?
Final
Final velocity is zero. Brought to a stop means final velocity is zero. And a stopping distance of 200 meter. So S is 200 meter. S is 200 meter.
So first we have to get the time in which
কেন?
sir
টাইম ছাড়াও আমরা যে একটা ইকুয়েশন বানিয়েছি সেটা কি হবে?
x square minus u square is equal to s.
Right. They are asking what is the retardation of the car. So see this type of sum where time is not given up to you. আমরা একটা ফর্মুলা করেছি কোন ফর্মুলাটা টাইম না থাকলে ইউজ করব v square equal to u
Sir, but
square
আমরা
plus-
টাইমটা বার করে নিতে পারবো না?
হ্যাঁ পারি
তো
দুটো ইকুয়েশন
তাহলে
বার করতে পারবো দুটো ইকুয়েশন বানাতে হবে না টাইম একটা ইকুয়েশন থেকে বের হবে কেন তোমরা এক্সপ্লেনেশনটা তো জানোই neither you know a nor you know t কোনটাই জানো that's it so you form two equations and solve rather we solve one equation v square equal to u square plus twice s so v is 0 u is 35 plus 2 into a into s is 1 so you can understand a is equal to 35 into 35 by 2 into 1. Alright? Acceleration ready everyone? Obviously it will come out to be minus means it's a retardation. You understand why retardation? Because initial velocity was 35 meter per second, final velocity is 0. Matlab, the car is coming to rest. That's why retardation. Yes? So A is coming out to be, you can cancel up, cancel for a answer. You can do it. Next, what do they want? Kunta change time taken. So how do you find out time taken? Use the formula V equal to anyone of the formula. V equal to U plus 80 or S equal to U plus half t square. Better to use U plus 80. You have only one power of t. V equal to 0, U equal to how much? 35 and A is equal to this expression, whatever comes out. by 16 right? So T will come out to be 35 into 16 by 49. Seconds, whatever comes out. Alright? So that's it. Then class 9 মূল করছে আস্তে আস্তে ঠিক আছে আজকে আচ্ছা আর একটা অঙ্ক করে নি চট করে পার্ট 2 তো হয়ে গেল এই যে দেখো কতক্ষণ সময় লাগবে চেয়েছে একটা হচ্ছে কতক্ষণ এক কটা অ্যাক্সিলারেশন হবে আর একটা হচ্ছে কতক্ষণ সময় লাগবে ক্লিয়ার So now, next question কি আছে বলতো question number 6 6 এ তোমরা জাজ 6 you are a judge कोर्ट में केस आया है और तुम लोगों को जज करना कि क्या हुआ है, हुआ क्या। Says whether a car driver was exceeding at a speed limit of 40 km/h before making an emergency stop. The length of the skid marks on the road was 3 meters. You may assume the maximum deceleration to be 10 meters per second square. Deceleration means negative acceleration, retardation. Retardation টাকে deceleration বলে। ঠিক আছে? মানে the value of a is -10. Value of a is কত? Right.
Say the s equal to no b is equal to u plus ad করতে হবে।
The t কোথায়? They are saying they found a skid mark. What do you mean by a skid mark?
ওই কম্পাস মানে অপোজিট
Tire mark. When they apply the brake, the tire stops. But does the whole vehicle stop? No. It slides a certain distance, creating a skid mark. Okay? The skid mark किससे चल रहा है? Because the tire stopped over there. Means he applied the brakes at this point. Right? So and stopped at this point. So v equal to 0 over here. And right. एक पूरा distance का है 3 meter. Is that clear? और उसका इनिशियल स्पीड कितना था 40 km/h 40 km/h so that is 40 into 5 by 18 meters per second. What do we need to find out? Oh,
So the
sorry,
Find
that is
out
speed
the-
limit. Right. This is speed limit. This is speed limit. We need to find out that whether he was traveling at a speed greater than 40 km/h. Here, so we need to take the acceleration as how much? Given
-10
-10, right? Meter per second speed, and find out this. Correct? The data that is given, which formula will you use?
b square minus 2.
Right. V square equal to u square plus twice this. What is the V? 0. U we need to find out. Plus 2 into -10 into 3. Correct? It was a 6 minus 60 equal, sorry, 60 equal to u square. And u equal to root 60. ভালো ভালো লিখতে পারো। যাই হোক, root 60 মানে কত? 8 is 64, মানে 7 point something, তাই তো? 7 to 49 and 8 is 64. তাহলে 7.8 feet এর কাছাকাছি হবে। আবার বারবার ক্যালকুলেটর আছে আপনি root 60 কত আসছে? Well, now what does the judge has to say? The speed limit was 40 km/h. Okay? And we calculated the initial speed to 7.74 meter per second, which turns out to be 27.8 km/h only. তাহলে কি হবে? বেকসুর খালাস। কোনো প্রশ্ন নেই। তো আজকের দিনটা খালাস হোক। আবার আমরা পরে